Thank you, Sophie. Hello and welcome to South Today. Coming up on the programme tonight. Hampshire's Police and Crime Commissioner says the hotel was being used to house asylum seekers. Also in tonight's programme. Good evening, I'm Jo Kent. A Hampshire police officer has been hurt and property damaged after several hundred protesters gathered outside an Aldershot hotel, hurling bricks and racial abuse. Local politicians have condemned last night's incident at the Potters International Hotel, which, according to the Police and Crime Commissioner, was being used by the Home Office to house asylum seekers. David Allard has spent the day in Aldershot and has just sent this report. The family of a diabetic woman who died when she went to a slapping workshop and stopped taking her insulin have called for more regulation of so-called alternative therapies. Danielle Cargom from Sussex died at a retreat in Wiltshire in 2016. She'd stopped taking insulin in favour of a form of alternative treatment called slapping therapy. The man behind that treatment, Hongxi Xiao, has now been convicted of gross negligence manslaughter. Today, in an exclusive interview, Danielle's son Matthew told us how regulation was desperately needed. Here's Rachel Stonehouse's report. A drunk driver has been jailed for more than 6 years. Driver training has started on the long-delayed fleet of 90 new trains for South Western Railway. The £1 billion fleet of trains had been due to enter service 5 years ago. Record amounts of illegal hand-rolling tobacco, cigarettes and vapes have been seized in Dorset. You're watching South Today. Thanks very much for your company. Still to come. An Afghan man forced to flee to the UK because he'd assisted British forces says he's hopeful that his wife and 2 children will soon be able to join him in Oxfordshire. The new Home Secretary has committed to reuniting families separated since the chaotic evacuation when the country fell back under the control of the Taliban. Alan Sinclair has the story. Amazing technology. Now, they're there to save lives, but a Hampshire lifeboat has had to be moved to a new mooring after youths vandalised its pontoon. Young people who were jumping into the water at Hamble Quay were seen damaging metal safety railings, which has also caused damage to the pontoon's wooden decking. The lifeboat, independently run by volunteers, says the repairs will cost thousands of pounds, as Sean Killick reports. Now, and it's been another successful day for the South at the Olympics in Paris. The Bisham Abbey-based men's and women's hockey sides both produced important wins. And we can join Andy Moon now, who's live for us inside that hockey stadium. But first, Andy, it was an even better day for the Caversham-based rowing squad, wasn't it? Some fantastic scenes. Let's hope there are more medals tomorrow. Right, let's move on to the weather now then, and Alexis is here with me. Now, we managed to escape these thunderstorms down on the coast here, but it's been pretty horrific for some people in other parts of the region.
Yes, just one after the other. Lightning strikes all over the place, but really not on the south coast. But you can see this torrential.
Alexis, thanks very much. Now, they're garish, gaudy, giddy, and they're glorious. Now, who doesn't like a multicoloured animal sculptures which regularly grace the South's neighbourhoods? There are some of them.
In the past, we've seen invasions of rainbow rhinos and day-glow elephants, as well as a collection of rather arty lighthouses currently shining across Southampton and the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, now following in these paint-spattered footsteps, a herd of more than 130 oxen statues have been let loose in, where else? Oxford. The public art exhibition named Ox Trail aims to raise money for the local hospice, Sobell House. They're great, aren't they?
Amazing.
Which was your favourite?
I think probably the night sky.
Very fitting for
yes.
weather presenter.
Indeed.
Yeah, I
what about
the
you?
Swirly one. The more colourful, the better. They're great, aren't they?
Amazing.
That is all from us for this evening. John Cuttill will have your late news at 10:30. But from us for now, bye-bye and have a lovely evening.
Good night.